come to life. That's what we're witnessing in this hospital room right here.
You can't sue a cartoon. It's satire. It is what it is.
South Park has done a parody.
My name is Megan Sussex now. Call me Meghan Markle one more time, Mindy Kaling.
What matters is what we have on the inside.
It has really upset Meghan Markle.
Like the gross disrespect to the intimacy and privacy of marriage and children.
Okay, then you must be in the national system. Oh yeah, is this you? Sorority girl, actress, influencer, victim.
Yeah, that's totally me.
So you hate journalists? That's right. And now you wrote a book that reports on the lives of the royal family. Right. So you're a journalist.
Any type of flower arranging is just telling a story. What story do you want to tell? Maybe leave the country. Maybe disown your dad. Be creative with it.
It will focus on Meghan Markle's character's struggle to balance her legal career while also caring for an unemployed immigrant. Build electric cars, he's going to Mars. Why is he even involving himself with Twitter? It would be like if the Prince of England gave it all up just to marry an actor from Suits.
Okay, I see. And then you added your husband to your friends and family account. You must be the royal prince, millionaire, world traveler victim.
That's right. And you know what else? To hell with Canada. We are leaving. We'll go find some quiet place where we can be normal people. Come on, wife. We just want to be normal people. All this attention is so hard.
Meghan Markle is heading to court, not with a statement to the press, but with a big lawsuit against South Park because they made fun of her royal life. That's right, the same cartoon show that has made jokes about presidents, rich people, and even whole countries now has Meghan so upset that she's taking legal action over a cartoon scene where she has a fake baby belly and does a silly dance. People close to Meghan say she believes the episode wasn't just a funny joke. She says it hurt her feelings, went too far, and embarrassed her in front of millions of people. Her lawyers are saying it's not comedy, it's a lie that damaged her reputation. But wait, it gets even crazier. This lawsuit isn't only about jokes in a cartoon. It's turning into a big fight about privacy, free speech, and how Meghan wants to be seen by the world. And since South Park isn't backing down and keeps adding more jokes, Meghan's plan to stop people from laughing might actually turn into the biggest joke of all. But that's not the end, because the next parts of the story are going to be totally wild.
So funny, too, that you keep calling me Megan. You know, it's Megan now.
I feel like the focus is starting to shift off of me. Maybe in editing you'll fix it.
People were saying meh. It's not meh. It's pronounced me. The H is silent.
See, I didn't know who H was. At the time, I just loved his Insta feed.
This is where things got really intense. South Park didn't just make fun of Meghan, they totally tore apart how people see her in public. In the episode, they showed her as someone who chases fame and acts in confusing ways, shouting, "We want privacy," while running toward every camera. They made fun of her wedding, made jokes about her being an influencer, and even poked at her always acting like a victim. It was all wrapped up in a shiny, over-the-top joke that people couldn't stop talking about. But what really upset Meghan, according to people close to her, was how some parts of the cartoon were way too similar to things that really happened. From her book deals to the royal family drama, even not speaking to her dad anymore, South Park put together a version of Meghan that a lot of viewers shockingly thought looked real. Just like that, a cartoon turned into a big message about who she is. And she couldn't just laugh it off. She reportedly felt it was a personal attack, not just a joke, and that's what pushed her to fight back with lawyers. And then came the part that shocked everyone. Meghan's legal team didn't just send a simple letter, they started a full-on battle.
And his wife moved in across the street from me. They had this huge jet parked in front of my house, and then they kept trying to get me to buy their stupid book.
Why are we so mad today?
Because we want our privacy. Isn't it true, sir, that your questionable wife has her own TV show and hangs out with celebrities and does fashion magazines? What are you suggesting? Well, I just think some people might say that your Instagram-loving wife actually doesn't want her privacy. How dare you, sir? My Instagram-loving wife has always wanted her privacy.
When was the last time you twerked, Alex?
I don't think I've ever twerked in my life.
You must have.
That's fine, I'll go it alone. Just like Meghan Markle and Prince Harry.
Trying to make ourselves into a brand just turned us into products. We don't need to be a brand, do we?
Get ready, because Meghan's lawyers went all out the second that episode came out. People who work in crisis PR said her team quickly sent out cease and desist letters telling Comedy Central to take the episode down right away and to get rid of every meme, video clip, and reaction linked to the cartoon. But instead of stopping the jokes, Meghan's legal threats made things even worse, like throwing fuel on a fire. The news about the legal letters got out in just a few hours, and the internet exploded with people talking, laughing, and getting curious. A lot of folks who hadn't even heard about the episode before rushed to watch it, just to find out what made Meghan so mad. Her plan to end the teasing actually made it louder. And even worse, it made her look like she couldn't laugh at herself. Some people close to the situation said her team didn't realize how tough and legally protected South Park really is. So instead of controlling the story, Meghan set off a media mess that made people laugh at her even more than the cartoon did. But what happened next boosted South Park's ratings higher than anyone thought possible.
Hello all. Sorry we're late. Our flight was delayed.
It was mint, though. Tell them we were in mint.
They gave you a mint. How lovely. I have some gum in my purse if you'd like.
Oh, we were in mint. It's like their business class. It's really nice.
Meghan, I'm begging you to stop now.
Meghan, your friends are so interesting.
You have a lovely home.
Yes, it's Buckingham Palace, you f***ing idiot. What a stupid thing to say.
Here's a secret hardly anyone's talking about. Meghan getting mad turned into the best free ad South Park could have asked for. As soon as people found out she was thinking of suing over the cartoon, the episode got super popular. Hashtags like Respect My Satire and hashtag Duchess Fee's cartoon started trending. People who usually don't even watch South Park showed up in huge numbers. And it wasn't just fans. Lawyers, reporters, influencers, and even late-night hosts started quoting parts and zooming in on scenes like it was some royal crime mystery. One lawyer in Beverly Hills even joked that Meghan's lawsuit made the show 3 times more popular. The funny thing? Meghan wanted the episode to disappear, but she ended up making it famous all around the world. It quickly became a huge pop culture moment, and the more her team tried to make it go away, the more people held on to it. She tried to put out the fire, but ended up giving South Park the match and the fuel. And it only got messier, because Comedy Central wasn't just laughing. They clapped back with a legal answer that shocked Meghan's team. The cartoon even had a scene where they joked, "It's Meghan Markle, you know? It's Sussex. We have to do this ourselves, Harry, and not live off your family." I agree. We'll just have to find a way to make $50 billion on our own. Welcome to my garden. Well, it's not my garden, it's a set actually, but welcome to my set. Is this a wrinkle I see in my blouse? Who ironed this? I told you to iron it 10 times. It looks like you only ironed it 9. Now here's where it gets wild. Comedy Central's parent company, Viacom, didn't just ignore Meghan's legal demands. They hit back with a comment so cold it went viral. When they replied to her threats, their legal team gave a short but savage answer. Parody is protected speech. See Hustler v. Falwell. That means they used a famous court case that says it's super hard to win a lawsuit about jokes in the US. The message? Meghan's legal team didn't stand a chance. While her lawyers scrambled to come up with new plans, South Park's creators, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, were sleeping like babies, not worried at all. Meanwhile, the public treated Meghan's lawsuit like a big joke, which made the cartoon even more popular. People who support free speech cheered, funny posts spread everywhere, and Twitter turned into a huge roast. Meghan had walked straight into a comedy trap, and Viacom had no plans to back off. But things were just getting started. Hollywood was already starting to run away from her. You just can't leave it alone, can you? Oh my gosh, she's so obsessed with us. No more magazines and Netflix shows. We really can't live a normal life. What matters is what we have on the inside. There's this awful spy who lives across the street from us, and we're going to get him back by changing our brand. Is this you? Sorority girl, actress, influencer, victim? Yeah, that's totally me. Okay, I see. And then you added your husband to your friends and family account. You must be the royal prince, millionaire, world traveler victim. Now picture this total mess. One moment, Meghan was super popular on streaming platforms. The next, her calls were going to voicemail. Once the lawsuit hit the news, Hollywood's big names started to freak out. People who used to praise her honest storytelling suddenly had dentist appointments and packed schedules. One person even said her 6-part wellness show is now stuck in development, waiting until the drama dies down or blows up completely. Agents at her talent agency quietly started looking at ways to cancel contracts, scared that court drama might drag private deals into public messes. Even lifestyle brands like fancy strollers and candle companies hit pause. They didn't want to be connected to a courtroom mess that no amount of good marketing could fix. Meghan had hoped suing would protect her reputation, but it totally backfired, making her seem like a problem to the same industry that once supported her. And it got even worse because South Park wasn't done yet. They turned her lawsuit into their own wild joke. Look at this town, there's just something about it. Can we rally him over here and finally have our own privacy? My love, I will do anything for your privacy. Hi, hey you, hi, what are you looking at? You ever heard of private? What? But to everyone else watching, the big question was just, what does she even do? Does she work? As opposed to saying, oh my gosh, I work so hard. And that laugh, it just kept getting louder. Just when Meghan thought things couldn't get worse, South Park turned the lawsuit into their own ad campaign. They dropped a 30-second preview called Respect Our Subpoena, and it was savage. The video started with cartoon Meghan waving around 2 legal scrolls while Cartman yelled, "Sue me, Duchess!" Then it cut to a fake courtroom where Prince Harry hilariously tripped on papers labeled Exhibit Moonbimp. The internet went wild. In just 12 hours, the teaser had over 10 million views and made Comedy Central's YouTube explode with new subscribers. Even other streaming services couldn't help themselves. One Amazon executive posted a popcorn emoji, then quickly deleted it when Reddit turned it into a meme. Meghan had tried to stop people from laughing, but instead, she helped South Park become even more famous. What was supposed to be a fix had now turned into the biggest boost the show had gotten in years. But Meghan's next step? It took pettiness to a whole new level, and she wasn't just aiming at South Park anymore. It seriously is driving me crazy. The prince plays drums all day. I don't even think he has a job. And I don't even know what the heck she does. Why they even left Canada is beyond me. And she just seems to boss him around and make him do whatever she wants. I mean, why did they even leave Canada and move to South Park anyway? Why jam, Tom? Why jam? Why jam? Does she want to be seen as a regular wife now instead of a world-saving political figure? I mean, if she does, good for her. I can't... I'm just messing with you. You know that, right? You know that. This is where it totally fell apart. Meghan's legal team didn't just stop with South Park. They went after YouTubers who dared to react to the cartoon. Out of nowhere, creators got scary emails titled unauthorized use of likeness, demanding they take down videos that showed the famous cartoon baby bump scene. But instead of getting scared, these YouTubers turned the legal threats into hilarious new content. Some even read the emails on screen and laughed right through them. The emails were shown right on camera by some YouTubers, while others made them into short videos. One person even printed the cease and desist warning onto a hoodie, and it sold out faster than Meghan's own merch ever did. This wild mess of legal threats totally backfired. Twitter's safety systems accidentally flagged Meghan's name, so her posts got pushed down, while the very meme she wanted to erase got more popular. At the same time, experts who know the rules about internet content reminded everyone that reaction videos are allowed under fair use. YouTube quietly put back every video that had been removed, leaving Meghan's team with nothing and a lot of embarrassment. And what she did next? It was desperate, awkward, and shown on TV for the whole world to see. You won't believe what Harry did. Hey, camera guy, come over and eat some fried chicken. Try the fried chicken. Try the fried chicken. We need to make it look like I care about my camera crew. Come eat. Pretend you're having fun. Pretend you're having fun. I want my home to look friendly. Do you feel welcome? Does my soundstage feel welcoming? Meghan added, Mindy and I are such great friends. Like besties. Like I love her. She doesn't know my name, but we're best friends. By the way, I love your Luke. Sorry, what? Your Luke. You look great. Your Luke. My look? My Luke. My Luke. She likes my Luke? Here comes a shocker. Prince Harry tried to fix the disaster by going on daytime TV, but instead of helping, it turned into a total PR mess. He swapped his hoodie for a sharp suit and looked calm, but it all fell apart. When someone asked if suing a cartoon went against their free speech views, Harry mumbled something about protecting his family's honor and blamed toxic internet clicks. Then things got even more embarrassing. The network played the cartoon clip with the animated baby bump, and the crowd cracked up. Online, people couldn't stop laughing. Hashtags like Pillowgate and Sorry Clips blew up before the show even ended. To make it worse, the host gave Harry a pop culture quiz, and he only got 1 question right out of 5. The interview was supposed to help repair their image, but it only made things worse, showing how badly their media plan was falling apart. But that wasn't the final embarrassment, because even Buckingham Palace couldn't keep their shade to themselves. Build electric cars, he's going to Mars, why is he even on Twitter? That's like if the Prince of England gave up everything to marry an actress from Suits. We want privacy. Okay, then you must be in the national system. Oh yeah? Oh yeah?
Is this you? Sorority girl? Actress? Influencer? Victim? Yeah, that's totally me. We want privacy. We want pen. Okay, I see. And then you added your husband to your friends and family account. You must be the royal prince millionaire world traveler victim.
Here's a royal twist. Buckingham Palace, which almost never says anything, dropped a sneaky jab in the official court circular. It said King Charles had reviewed current media stories and gave no further comment. Royal fans instantly knew it was a subtle burn. Insiders said palace staff were secretly glad Meghan's drama was hogging headlines that might have gone toward the royals' own issues. But don't think they were backing her. Support for Meghan inside the palace was gone. Even Princess Anne was heard joking about the cartoon pillow at a garden party. Some legal experts even said that if Meghan keeps dragging Britain's most famous comedy show through court, Parliament might start asking if she should still be called Duchess at all. Meghan was trying to protect her name, but all she was doing was cutting ties to the last bit of royal support she had. And the next courtroom leak? It wasn't just dramatic, it was totally jaw-dropping.
And you know what else? Forget Canada. We're out of here. Let's find a quiet place where we can be regular people. Come on, wife. We want privacy. We want privacy. I used to live in the middle of nowhere in Toronto, Canada, and I didn't even really know what the word royal meant. I mean, except for that song by Lorde. Love that song. It's such a good pop ballad. But you're the same. You're the same. I know. Yeah, I know. Guys, please don't do this. I'm begging you to stop. Buckle up, because things went even crazier when a leaked court paper showed Meghan wasn't just looking for an apology, she was asking for a huge $40 million in damages. But wait, there's more. Her team also wants South Park to re-edit the episode and blur her cartoon face completely. The internet exploded. And in true South Park style, Trey Parker and Matt Stone's legal team clapped back with a reply that went viral. They said they'd be happy to add extra sparkles to the baby bump pillow and call it even. That's not just comedy, that's legal-level trolling. And the judge in charge? Turns out they once threw out a case from a reality star who said a cartoon guinea pig ruined her reputation. Not great news for Meghan. Late-night shows couldn't stop talking about it, saying it was more dramatic than a season of The Crown. But the circus wasn't over, because the witness list was pure Hollywood chaos. Word leaked that she planned to bring in top publicists, a former Spotify exec ready to spill secrets about failed brand deals, and, wait for it, a mystery tech expert called a bump forensics analyst who would argue that the cartoon pillow made Meghan's figure look worse on purpose. Yep, that's a real thing. Also on the list, a former palace staffer said to be ready to testify that cartoon fireworks caused real emotional harm. Some magazines are already making fake pictures of Harry holding a stuffed pillow in court, while Cartman photobombs in the back. The judge might even cut down the witness list just to stop the trial from turning into a total circus. But even just the leak guaranteed full media coverage everywhere. And the next twist? It took this courtroom mess to a whole new level of crazy.
I don't care. Don't care. What did he just say? He hurt my feelings. It's because I'm an ethnic woman. He can't do that. Wait, you're ethnic? This is outrageous. Park County Police Station, what's your emergency? Yeah, my neighbors across the street are lighting fireworks at 10:30 at night. Oh, is it the Prince of Canada and his wife who just want to be left alone? We're here because private land is a basic human right. How many more princes and wives have to live in this nightmare? You ever heard of privacy? Yeah, nobody cares. You two need to shut up and leave. Here's a twist nobody saw coming. The judge on the case isn't stepping back. Court insiders said there's now a super fast hearing coming up where both sides have to prove one wild thing. Can a cartoon pillow actually hurt a duchess's reputation? South Park's team is working on a tough split-screen slideshow. On one side, Meghan's real dance clip. On the other, their cartoon parody with the words "spot difference" stamped across. At the same time, Meghan's team is scrambling, quietly offering a deal to end the case. They want to trade the lawsuit for a message at the start of the episode and a donation to a mother's health charity. But get this. Sources say Parker and Stone might agree only if they're allowed to make fun of the disclaimer, too. So no matter how the judge rules, South Park wins. Meghan's image is in trouble, her lawyers are struggling, and the drama in court keeps getting louder. But nothing beats what came next, because the final twist broke everything. Everyone says they don't have time to cook at home, but if you just have 3 nannies, 2 butlers, housekeeper, a driver, and a full-time assistant, you do have time. Stop making excuses and just start moving snacks from one bag to another. It's all about making the little things feel special. And who bought Kroger peanut butter? It's not even organic. Here's the big ending. What started as a lawsuit to protect Meghan's name turned into a huge win for South Park. Meghan's streaming deals are now on pause, Hollywood is slowly backing away, and the royal family is totally quiet. Meanwhile, Trey Parker and Matt Stone are celebrating their biggest success since their episode was banned in China. Fans are loving it, memes are everywhere, and Meghan's lawsuit has become the most talked about drama of the year. Even her surprise witness list and $40 million demand couldn't win over the public. Instead, it made her look like she was trying too hard to control a story that slipped out of her hands a long time ago. And South Park, every new legal update, every failed PR stunt, and every awkward interview just made their joke funnier. They didn't just beat the lawsuit, they turned it into a lesson on how to roast back.